Dear teachers, welcome to JSN English Learning. We are with an MCQ video on general information regarding Net Kelley. And Net Kelley is part of Unit 7 of PGTRB. We have a work prescribed titled Net Kelley. So we are going to see some basic information about Net Kelley as an MCQ. Now the first question, when was Net Kelley born? Net Kelley was born in 1855. Net Kelley was born in 1855. Where was Net Kelley born? Where? In the Idathil. So it is in Baybridge, Victoria. Victoria is the region and Baybridge is the place. When was Net Kelley, what was Net Kelley most famous for? He was a very famous character, but he was negatively famous. He was famous for being a bush ranger, a rural outlaw. A rural outlaw. Bush ranger is a man who commits crime and goes and hides behind a bush in the Australian context. Who is a bush ranger? A bush ranger is a rural outlaw, a man who commits crime, and that too from the rural background. In 1877, Net Kelley was shot dead and injured. Net Kelley shot and injured a policeman while defending somebody. Who was the one he was defending in 1877? Okay, what was the person? The person was his brother Dan Kelley, and Dan Kelley was targeted by a policeman for stealing a horse of a rich man. Okay, so when the police targeted Dan Kelley, Net Kelley wanted to safeguard his brother, so he shot and injured a policeman. What was Dan Kelley being arrested for when the shooting occurred? Dan Kelley was arrested for stealing or actually lifting a horse. Where did Kelley brothers flee after the incident with the policeman? After shooting the policeman, Net Kelley and his brother Dan Kelley, where did they flee to? They fled to the bush and hid there in the bush. How many men initially formed the Kelley gang? Okay, there were 2 people hiding and 2 more people joined. So initially, 4 people started the Kelley gang, and they became very notorious. And they started robbing rich people in certain areas. What was the area? That's a question. Okay, they were very much active in Victoria, New South Wales border. When was Net Kelley gang active? What is the time duration? Years between which they were very active. They were very active between 1878 to 1880. What did some people view Net Kelley as a symbol of? People viewed Net Kelley as a symbol of personification of the plight of workers against oppressive large landowners. So he represented people who were supposed to defend themselves against an oppressive order. What did Kelley gang famously do in June 1880? In June 1880, Net Kelley and his gang were actually surrounded by police in a place called Glenrowan. And what did the Kelley gang do? They took possession of Glenrowan township, and they used people in order to get the police move away from the place. Then what happened? What happened to Net Kelley during the siege at Glenrowan? Police sieged this particular gang in a place called Glenrowan. What did they do? They fought against the police, and in the fight, it was an armed battle. In the fight, Net Kelley was wounded and captured. What happened to the other members of the Kelley gang during the siege? Since they were fighting, almost all were killed. This is history. Net Kelley, the fiction which we are prescribed, will tell a different story. What was Net Kelley's ultimate fate? Historical. What is the fate of the historical character Net Kelley? He was hanged in Melbourne jail. And when was Net Kelley executed? He was hanged on November 11, 1880. How did the public perception of Net Kelley vary? The public, how did they view Ned Kelley, there was difference of opinion among people. Okay, and what was that varying perception? Some saw Ned Kelley as a criminal, while others saw him as a hero. So Ned Kelley became a legendary character in Australian literature. Now, which Australian state was primarily associated with Ned Kelley's activity? Which state? I've been getting it. It is Victoria. What was the primary reason for Ned Kelley's gang's robberies? Why did Ned Kelley gang indulge in robbery? Initially, they wanted to do robberies in order to challenge landowners and the police. Which of the following describe Ned Kelley's famous armor? And Ned Kelley used something as an armor. What was it? It was made of steel plate. So he made his own armor. How did Ned Kelley acquire his armor? He acquired his armor by crafting it himself by plowshare. Plowshare is a sharp edge of a plow. So he used it to prepare a armor for him. Ned Kelley is often compared to an American outlaws. There are many outlaws in America. So Ned Kelley, the Australian outlaw, is compared with American outlaws. Which artistic medium has been used to immortalize the story of Ned Kelley? What is it? You find Australians immortalizing Ned Kelley in their works. What are the mediums? They have used painting, they have used films, they have used songs, they have used dramas. So the answer is all of the above. Which of these was a key influence in shaping public support for Ned Kelley? Why did people support Ned Kelley? Because he opposed police and large landowners, and these were oppressive or apparatus of oppression for people in Australia. So people supported Ned Kelley. So with that, we come to the end of this video, which contains general information. In the next video, we will get into the play Ned Kelley. Okay, right? So kindly keep visiting Chase in English Learning YouTube channel for more informations, and do subscribe for the channel and get all the updates immediately into your inbox. Thank you.